Well, I'm the director of the Swedish Theological Institute in Jerusalem, and it's a dialogue center where we have academic courses and seminars in relation to questions about religion, dialogue, conflict and peace. Well, true. Ecological questions, sustainable development and gender questions are very central thematics for the Church of Sweden. And as the Swedish Theological Institute is a part of this agenda, all our courses, all our seminars, they are, thematically somehow linked to these questions. And I think, the connection, the core connection between ecology, sustainable development and religion lies in the message of how we see ourselves as human beings living together as part of the creation and in our relationship to God. Well, I see theology and religious studies, religious dialogue, religious meetings as part of human communication. It's not religions that meet, it's humans that actually meet. And in that meeting where you meet a person, you establish a connection and address the other as part of your equal and as part of God's creation. And I suppose somewhere there, in a very complex theological, religious way, it is linked. Well, we actually visit places that work with these issues when we have students coming over for a seminar. They can be for a week or so. For example, next week we will have a large group of international church leaders coming from all over the world. They are coming from Asia, Africa, South Africa and Europe, and they visit Jerusalem and Israel, Palestine, in order to reflect on theological issues in their leadership. And as part of their leadership program, they are also fostered to think about the environment and resilience and ecology. Well, in theology, in a theological perspective, each human beings are created equal. And as being part of this planet, we have a responsibility to cherish the creation and also take care of each other and the planet as an extension from relationships towards men. Not only men, but also nature and animals. So there is a larger responsibility when being a Christian. In a way, you could play with this idea on a very theological and theoretical levels, but I won't go into that detail now, but I think we'll take it later on.
Okay, wonderful.
But truly inspiring days today, because it gave me a lot of things to reflect on, and I think we can actually implement some of the stuff into real life action here in Jerusalem. Well, the Swedish Theological Institute and me as the director of it, we are guests in Jerusalem. We are not residents, but we try to understand the complexity of religion, the complexity of humans working together, and the quest for peace for all mankind. So these type of small seminars where we gather along a table with local participants and actors, we can integrate the local communities in our teaching programs and also listen to the local voices on how to reflect on the issues here in Israel.